Start up. Hey man, like, comment, and subscribe. Alright?
Subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe. It's top tier. I'm Z Bucks.
Roll to 1K.
Roll to 1K, man.
On foot.
What's it called? Yeah, we're gonna start that journey today. After this, we're going to the mall. We're gonna chase down people. Yeah, tomorrow we're going to Times Square.
You guys are going to the mall after this?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. You know they don't allow like
the hustle.
I know.
We're gonna get loaded.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you guys might see.
Until we get kicked out.
Not even because they made that new rule.
Chill. We're home right now. Chill. Don't do that. He said there's gonna be a whole bunch of high schoolers in the vid. Chill. Chill.
They're not gonna be. They don't allow. If you're not, you can't show ID.
There's like an age restriction.
Yeah, because they used to be in the mall like going crazy.
I got ID.
Oh, you have to be with an adult or over 18.
Yeah.
Nah, niggas was
Hey man, it's a new section.
Every single week.
New segment. Talk to you right away. New segment. All right. What are we starting us off with today? Any, mini, money, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If you holler, let it know. Any, mini, white shirt. Steve. Pick a number. Pick a number 1 through 3.
2. Oh,
2.
It is 2. Okay.
Go. What's the question?
All right. So I see it on Twitter. I don't know if y'all seen it. Mark Zuckerberg building a bunker.
Gosh. Oh god,
I did
not hear about this.
Oh well, he's building a.
Damn, you don't know. Damn, so people they don't have Twitter. They don't know what's really happening in the world.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't be on Twitter like that.
Whoa, that's bad.
Yo,
that might be bad. You don't know like the millionaires.
Should we change the topic to should you have Twitter downloaded? Like,
no, you should definitely have Twitter downloaded.
I was today years old when I found out you could look at other people's likes on Twitter.
You can do that.
You didn't know that?
Yeah,
people can see what you like on Twitter.
You go to profile.
Yeah.
That's a little hot boy. I know. It's
very
crazy.
hot boy.
But what's it called?
Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuckerberg. The billionaires are going underground because there's
conspiracies
that something's coming.
He built a bunker. Then it was like a different report saying 8 billionaires built a bunker in their house in the same week.
I'm
saying if something's going down, we don't know about it. We about to get boomed, and there's nothing regular class citizens can do about it.
We're gonna get popped. They're gonna be like, "Hey, I got a bunker. Cool."
So y'all jacking that. Good luck.
I'm not jacking it.
You're jacking it.
I'm not.
You're jacking it. You jacking it?
Bro, they're always hiding something in the world. We know nothing.
Yeah,
you gotta realize
the world is full of panicky people. Like people panic.
They can't tell niggas nothing.
Panicky in one, and then 2,
and unpredictable.
not prepared.
Ever since that day with the mines, they say the world was gonna end. I said, "Fuck, I'm never believing no conspiracy ever." I thought I was gonna die.
How do we know that?
I thought I was just gonna wake up and then
how do we know that the world didn't end? Like, how do you know if we're not being controlled right now? How do you?
Shit, then if I'm being,
you don't know that.
I can't control no real nigga like me. I ain't gonna lie.
Like you guys ever?
Control no real nigga. I'm too woke for the simulation out of this motherfucker. I'm gonna lie to you.
Shit don't do nothing.
They told me I was gonna die that day. Look at me now.
Nobody really knows though.
That is weird. So this is confirmed, like official, like niggas is building a bunker.
Nah, yeah.
Mark Zuckerberg was 100% confirmed. It's like an 8 one though. I'm not sure how true that was, but I seen that multiple times.
Hold on. But Mark Zuckerberg, like they had like an outline what's it called? Architecture plan of it or something like the look.
Like you're supposed to be down.
I'm pretty sure it's like built inside of a volcano or inside of a mountain.
Like is it supposed to be in Hawaii? I think.
Bro, it's in Hawaii inside of a volcano.
Yeah. Why are you going to the state, not connected to America? Like,
exactly.
Bunker there. You could put bunker like Colorado or something like
away from the mainland.
Like yo, bro, that's spooky.
So what do you think? Some like secret government alien
kill everybody?
I'm about to say something's happening because
zombie apocalypse.
Like why? Like at least me, I thought why they tell us now that UFOs exist like randomly. Like, why they drop that?
Out of nowhere, right?
That's no suspicious. That's all I'm saying.
I feel like back to what Steve's saying, there's a lot of stuff that we do not know that's off rip. But on top of that, a lot of the people that are in control of what's told and what's not have God complexes of what is on a standard of what we're allowed to know because of whatever agenda. So it's like even if we get close to, we still wouldn't even know what's behind their real closed doors meetings. Like, you feel?
That's a fact.
Like,
but it depends.
That's just shaky. It's just shaky.
I feel like certain shit you can't. I feel like certain shit you can't hide, bro. Like, let's say that there was aliens. Like, niggas are gonna be able to see. Like, aliens.
We wouldn't.
Bro,
you know how they
just gonna come, bro. This is gonna come, bro.
There's a lot of. There's been rockets, whatever, sent at us from whatever silent beefs that we had with China. This, that, and third. They got shot up in the air before they even touched us. So imagine
some coming into that atmosphere,
coming from the area near the sun straight to. They're like, we gonna take care of this before it even comes in.
Like say like some random
Star Wars.
Like say like 2 or 3 people saw it, they can go scoop them up and get them out of there too.
But I feel like
because the government would have moved.
Oh yeah, they're not gonna.
They're so.
Okay, I'm not even gonna chill.
I mean, hey.
I don't see a thing. I see a thing, man. Yeah, but if we were getting close to knowing, they would just make sure that we don't. So, like, honestly, I just mind my business.
But I think it is.
That's exactly why they use social media to distract us from things that are actually going on right now.
And regular media too, bro. They
got
got a movie about leaving America behind.
Oh my God, you watched it? I was literally gonna mention that.
Bro, like they putting it in front of niggas' faces so we get desensitized when it really happens.
But people are so close-minded that they're not able to actually come to terms with, like,
it's not that
this
they
shit might actually happen.
I don't think they close-minded.
I think they're close-minded. It's either they're just
them, like people in society.
Just people that don't understand. There's a lot of people that when they posted about the Leave the World Behind, I was looking through the comments on the share room. They're like, I don't understand this movie. It's just a lot going on. I'm like, how can you not understand it? I mean,
what's it about?
It's just basically about
leaving America behind.
All the
world,
all the people in the world, and the world have to fend off for themselves, basically.
Yeah, like all the technology, it's you, whoever's in the room with you, lock on.
The animals started fucking.
End of the world.
Like
the world.
It's like the Stone Age. Like went back to Stone Age type shit.
Like the movie. This
2012.
You ever seen the movie?
Yeah, basically 2012.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's wild as fuck.
So some people get out, some people don't.
Literally in the ending of the movie, it was showing like a girl. She was like, she obviously like found this home, and when she walked, I think it was she was walking downstairs and like they had like everything set up, like food for days, electricity, like just things to make to continue to still live. And to me, it was just like I felt like, okay, is this something that we need to start thinking about? Like should we be creating like things where we're able to survive without other people having control of certain things, like
the Tesla's gonna turn into Autobots.
We too far gone. I ain't gonna be too far gone.
I'm telling you,
we realize too much.
I think it's more like a probability thing. Like I think they might see the end like a 20% chance is not gonna happen. I mean, 20% chance it is gonna happen. And now over time it's dropping. Now it's like 60-40. So now they went out there, and that's why they're building the bunkers and stuff. And that's why they're like keeping the masses blind. Because like, well, we still have a chance of stopping it. So we're not gonna let nobody know until it's like all hell breaks loose. It's like no avoiding it.
What if it's just like some random rich nigga shit? What if niggas like, I have money, I'm gonna build the bunker. There's no conspiracy behind it.
What? Nah.
But like, what's the purpose?
You ain't just wasting money.
Like you gotta have a purpose. Like a bunker,
no, a bunker in Hawaii. He's on to something. But at the same time, I feel like that's only a way to present it to others. There's no way that's his closed-minded opinion.
And then more times than not, he's building a bunker. He's like what, like 40? He's building a bunker now, so he's most likely going to use it, or think he's going to need to use it for him at least. Not even his kids. Like, can you build it in your current time right now? Like, you going to wait another 20 years?
The world's been ending.
That's how I'm like. Yeah.
That's kind of my thing, because bro, there's been bunkers for you. That's not the only bunker that's been built. There's mad bunkers
inside of a volcano. That's a new level.
And
that's
Hawaii.
That's some Batman shit.
Why not a bunker underneath your crib, wherever state you live at? Like, Hawaii though.
Nigga's white, bro. He's weird, bro.
Okay, we're not doing that on this channel. No, it's not. We're not against white people. All right.
Well, I don't even think they might have heard him say that. I think they heard him.
They definitely heard him. But you know what I'm saying? A lot of caucus people.
I'm not building my bunker under a volcano. Me personally. For that shit to break.
Under a volcano,
break down.
I don't understand.
Yo,
I can jack Hawaii, but underneath a volcano,
I'm gonna have no way to escape.
Like, what you gonna do in the lava? Just no.
But I don't think that's because he's white. I don't believe that is because he's white. I do believe
he's just rich and
bored.
He's
a millionaire.
He's rich and bored.
And he's doing shit.
Extremely has too much money.
Yeah, he's just doing shit.
Extremely has.
But like, I get the rich and bored, but like Bummers
Black
pushing
person
forward. That
Go
buy a yacht.
like
Go
buy a yacht, buy a
different
plane or
country.
some shit.
Go get a
Go
jet.
gamble.
You're
Go buy a new Rolex.
So
like,
bunker means
bunker Richard
aliens,
Ford doesn't
aliens.
make sense to me.
Yeah,
That
it is
doesn't
aliens.
Bunker
make
means
sense.
zombies.
The world is
I think
ending.
Bunker means zombies.
Zombies are aliens. They have to.
bunkers means
Zombies?
I'm jacking
Yes.
zombies for bunkers. I ain't.
Wakanda's out.
I feel like the infectious disease is more realistic than
Honestly, just like the movies, they be doing some type of nutty experiment and something's gonna go wrong.
Let
with
it
it.
go. But like we get
As TikTok, like in science advances, yeah, because they're trying to like clone, bring back like mammoths and shit from the ice age. They're trying to like do different things.
You
Like,
think surviving?
they've been trying to do that. Yeah, they've been trying to clone
we're done.
animals.
Yeah, we're
So
done.
as they get more
We're
advanced,
done.
I think something
We're
will go
food. We're
wrong,
food.
and that'll birth
So
that.
we got so high
Yeah,
in
as long
my
as they're
heat.
not
I'm saying
sprinting.
it's a god
Oh,
Oh,
confidence.
they're sprinting is G's.
It's quiet.
And especially for America, it's G's.
Yeah, like
Sprinting.
World War Z, Resident Evil type. It's quiet.
Now, if they're
So
sprinting,
you-
America's falling
it's-
underneath.
So y'all
us.
jacking, y'all not surviving the zombie Bible?
Oh, I'm surviving.
I'm surviving. I'm making it through.
I'm burning
For
myself.
starters, does anyone here have
I'm making
that?
good-
Yeah, niggas are not Rambo, bro.
Anyone
Yeah, bro.
I'm not going. I'm not
If
going.
they can't run, I'm good.
You
Not
can't
if
just
it's
go
a
out.
walking-
and-
they can't run.
You can't just go out.
I just
and-
get shot. I'm shot. I run track, bro.
Nah,
I
shit,
The Walking Dead,
I'm
you're chilling.
strapped.
How are you
You're
gonna be
chilling.
able
Walking
to
Dead, you're
protect
chilling, but
yourself
like
in,
Dawn of the
different-
Dead,
in
World
that
War
aspect?
Z,
Yeah,
Resident
like-
Evil.
Hold on.
Like,
Zombie Land.
Hold on. We're having
James
multiple-
Bond.
we're having multiple
Yeah.
combos.
Not
Oh,
doing that.
streets.
Hold on, we're having multiple combos.
Hold
Hold up. Are you trying to make him catch some sense over there? Is that what's happening?
Oh,
she's
no,
just, she's interested in like how maybe they're going to protect themselves if they can't get armed illegally. And I'm saying you could really get a weapon from anywhere.
No, you can get a weapon. I mean,
Bro,
you
I'm not
can
gonna hold you.
grab
We're
a
not
fucking-
laughing long against zombies with like bats and like we're not. No. Whatever we can grab from my
I don't
household.
You never know. It
Yeah.
depends if it's like the movies or not. Maybe
If he's like half human, if he's half human,
Yeah.
we're done.
If he's half human, I think
He has to be full zombie. But he has to be falling apart.
You're not
His
peeping the
body
game.
has to be falling apart.
Full zombie. He's already dead. He's quote unquote mortal. But they might be harder to kill. Maybe they're half human. They have a weakness. Hit him in the brain is G's.
Look,
Brain damage.
This is
That's
what
what I'm saying.
right?
Depends
This is
how
what I'm saying.
durable.
World War Z zombies, we're cooked.
It's over.
It's over.
It's
Walking
over.
Dead zombies,
We're good.
we might got a chance.
That's what I'm saying. Walking Dead, we got a chance. But World War Z, if we
Nah,
do
them niggas
survive,
feel different.
it's gonna be
I
just
don't
like the
know.
movie, bro.
Them niggas-
10,000 people max to survive on the
Hell
planet.
yeah, that's like solar.
Now we're done. I'm gonna be honest, like y'all trying to make it sound good. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like a lot of us would die.
Bro,
lot of us
I'm
would
an
die.
athlete, bro.
And our best case scenario, we
See,
can still.
You telling me a
be-
nigga that you don't
bunker.
know
I'm gonna be in my
can
bunker.
breathe?
I
By the time zombies come out, I'm
The
gonna
only reason,
How much food are you
the
gonna have in
only
that
reason
bunker?
why
10 years worth.
the
You're not an
only reason why
astronaut,
we
bro.
will
Like you're not
survive-
about to be eating crumbs for the next 30 years, gang.
I can survive. I can survive 1 meal a day
That's
for
the
10
whole
years.
thing of
For
being
10 years,
prepared.
nigga, hey, regardless, you're
I've been surviving 1 meal a day
Yeah.
basically half my life. I can do that now.
Bro, our community that chops up cows and chickens in warehouses, they're done, bro. We're
Bro,
done.
Phil-
Food wise, we're
Phil,
done
that-
within 10 years.
how you
The
know
whole
bunker
humanity,
don't
we're
have
done
farm?
after that. 10 years.
How you know
We're done.
How you know Bunker don't
America,
have Bunker
not
got
the
green
world.
room?
America, not the world. Like when
What? America's the first one. We won't crash out.
Oh,
They at least have an idea
Bro,
how to live off
if zombie
IG.
apocalypse
We're
happen,
done.
bro, depending on how America's
That's
going
not
down
the
under
thing
first.
of-
We're
of-
first. We're
Especially in World War Z
We're
shit.
in Africa. They know
America
how to live
first.
with hands
Done.
at least. And
Done.
they know what we're done.
We're done because we're not prepared.
We're done. We're
Yeah.
done. We're done.
Like saying it's World War Z. Almost half America's population is wiped out just based off the pure fact of obesity alone. So that's why I'm like, yo, bro, it's G's that they're running.
Yo,
Yo.
as long as it's not no bird box shit, we're valid.
Okay, so on to the next question. Steve, you have something to say? Okay, on to the next question. Does our generation give any F about politics?
I
or
do.
Anything that is
I love it.
for the youth or the generations? Our question, answer.
I love it.
So,
I love politics.
I used to not
My
really.
favorite
politics?
topic.
Okay.
Politics.
Okay.
I used to-
Republican, we see.
I used to
What?
not give a fuck about
How did you
politics.
even come to that?
I'm just Jack. I'm just getting you going. Let's go. Let's go.
Wait,
I used to not give a fuck about politics. I'm not really super knowledgeable about it now, but like as I've gotten older, I've started to notice like the importance of it. Like really like the East Side's point and like what they're pushing for in like society, like what laws to pass. And like, I ain't like these people on TV, these old white, they really control like how people think. Like there's really people pushing and like a purpose and a goal and an agenda of like niggas' way of life in the country.
Yeah.
So like I'm starting to get into it. I ain't gonna lie. It's interesting.
Same thing.
Care for politics.
You know,
Interesting.
one thing I found out, like my mom told me like last week, 2 weeks ago or something. before black people were Democrat, we were Republican.
Yeah, facts.
The whole ideology about what Republicans stand for and Democrats stand for was totally flipped back when we were slaves.
Mm-hmm.
We all jacked Republican because those were the only people that jacked no slaves.
Mm-hmm.
When we first was, and then they all of a sudden after we got out of freedom, they were like, okay, now both sides, we're just gonna do black people dirty. Like, you feel me? I don't know if the lines got blurred. Like the lines got
Democrat just
blurred.
does.
I'm not too
less dirty.
familiar to know, but I'll believe it.
The lines got blurred. You know, it's not about helping everybody. Both sides. Honestly, I don't know if Joe Biden, whatever his name is, I don't even care enough to know. Like, is his name Joseph? Like, who the fuck cares? I know who cares.
Joe is off a perk. I can't with Joe right now. Joe's wild.
Bro, he's wild. They got it.
But you guys wanted him.
They got to put a.
Who's
You
y'all?
guys wanted him.
Hey, y'all!
You guys wanted him.
Republican!
What did I just say?
I'm not a Republican. I don't.
I got a Trump hat for you.
How you feel about Trump?
Did you? No, she didn't hear. Wait, she didn't hear the
My
introduction.
dad had a Trump hat.
She didn't hear the introduction.
No.
Did you know Republicans was Democrat before they flipped? You know, when we were slaves, trying to get free, we locked in on becoming Republicans as a unit.
So
Then it flipped for us all to become Democrat, quote unquote. And there's
I didn't know that one.
before you
But
say your crazy statements.
to go back to what I said, you guys just love Biden. Like, I feel like once, just how you know how we were discussing like inflation and stuff like that, I think once the new election comes along, that is going to be what grabs the youth's attention, because they see we truthfully, if you're not making a good grip of money, there's no way you're going to be able to survive with this type of inflation going on. So since they notice that a lot of younger people on the younger side are not voting as much because we're coming in terms with different things, we're starting to really understand their motives and stuff, doing our own research, not really like keeping up. I mean, some of us keep up, some of us don't keep up with the internet. We're basically feeding into what the internet is trying to tell us. I feel like once the new election comes, that's going to be their main goal, to get us all to vote. But I feel like if we continue to not vote and don't really pick a party, leave it to the elderly, I feel like they won't really have that much control over us necessarily.
Does picking a side matter so much when the elderly are running regardless?
Regardless of if... Wait, say that again, I'm sorry.
Who are we voting for? The elderly, regardless. So it doesn't matter. They're not... These people that are 70, that are, we're going to say, racist white behind closed doors, they don't care about us 20-year-olds in America. They don't care about where we're going with our lives.
They don't, but at the end of the day, it don't really matter what they think because they're 70.
But at the same time,
does-
they were talking about voting.
But he's saying it does matter
Yeah.
because all those people,
But
all
that's
the people
what-
in positions of the power, all the people that are 70 plus, they don't got no cat limit. So they, so
Yeah,
they're
true.
in it until they die.
Yeah,
Like
but...
Biden, he should not be president. He really
He
functioned.
shouldn't.
He's
But,
75.
but the
He
thing
really
is,
functioned.
you had two bad choices, so it was just like, what are you gonna
And
do?
that's what I'm
Biden
saying.
over Trump.
You saying we wanted Biden? No, it's
He
just
has two bad
at the same
choices.
time.
No,
I
you
want to
guys-
hear your opinion.
Biden more than Trump.
I want to
That's
hear
what
your opinion, especially from an old white man that could be racist behind closed doors. That same exact man we were just talking about in the last conversation. Men on women. He's the same type of man that I'll grab you. Nah. He said that on lock.
Yeah.
He went. That's what I'm saying. He don't
Joe
go to
too.
jail.
Joe too.
But I'm
though.
saying, who do we vote
Well, you-
for when they're both terrible?
The one that
at
leads
least
the
one.
country the best. The one
I
that
mean,
leads
At
the
least
It's
one wants
kinda-
black people to be
It seems
alive
like- it
still.
seems
The
like
other
you're
one might
basing
just
something off
lock behind
inflation.
closed doors.
You think like it's Joe's fault why inflation's been going up?
I mean, it's not. I mean, I feel like he's just the
He's
person
playing
that
the role.
delivers the message.
playing the
To be
He's playing the
honest,
role, 'cause think about it.
there's a whole group of them. They all have a sit down and discussion. Biden and Trump and whatever, they're just the ones that have to deliver the message. And I feel like the difference between Biden and Trump is that he's a businessman, right? So Joe, why are you looking at me? like that?
I'm listening.
Okay, so his like responses can come. The way he expresses himself can come off a little bit more, aggressive and not really trying. It's like it's either you fuck with it or you don't. And I'm not saying that I'm like a Trump supporter and this and that and whatever. I would just rather be on the Trump side versus Biden because honestly, you guys, a lot of people voted him in when because mainly you guys were saying that Trump was a racist, right? And it wasn't really necessary. He wasn't really saying anything about blacks. It was mainly what his thoughts about the Hispanics and stuff like the immigrants and stuff. Which I'm sorry. I don't think if you are an immigrant, you should be here.
Legally or illegally?
Illegally.
Wow.
You can be here if you're going through the whole process. I think it's harder for people that are African, for example, that will want to come over here and make a living and do no crime, do no harm, and they have to go through so much to even come here versus a Hispanic that'll come here, make bunches of money, live in one small house, just so that they're able to getting the government help and so on and so forth, and they're like living here illegally, like taking from us basically, like that's just how and I agree with Trump on that part. Yeah, block the wall. What's the need for them to?
But then that only
doing
goes,
all the jobs that we don't want to do, which I respect that.
That only goes so far because those people from Africa can come here and go straight to Section 8 just like us.
No,
just like
I understand that. I understand that.
And
but
a
why?
lot of them do. It's
No,
not like,
I'm not saying that they don't.
A lot of immigrants are broke.
But
in America.
I'm saying
but
in
you're
general that no immigrant should be here.
You're saying why? It's because America is viewed as a place like if you want to move to a different country to start your life, you go to
come to America.
Yeah.
Because based off the laws and how everything works in society. And on top of that, if you were to build a wall like section it off, I mean, if someone wants to fact check, I mean, there's not gonna be these type of people that watch this video, so no one's gonna fact check me. But I'm like almost 100% certain. Like in other countries, there's not just other people like blocked off. We're not allowing Americans. You're not Europeans. Yeah, no, you're not allowed in our country. Like immigrants, every country allows immigrants in. It's not just America. So I haven't heard of another country like
some countries be like
some countries depend.
Like China not letting no niggas just like China not just letting no niggas in the country. You have to be of excellence. You have to be of intelligence to be part of the.
I would just feel like you have to do the same thing. You have to like become an official citizen. If you can go through all the things to become an official citizen, I think anybody can go anywhere in the world. That's what I live.
I understand the concept because I was having a conversation with somebody about this, and I agree with what she was saying. Like immigrants come here, they take a lot of jobs that are for Americans of this country. Like, all the benefits are supposed to be if you were born here in this country. That's what the government is supposed to protect and think about it. My government should not be thinking about niggas in another. I'm here. This is your country. Worry about me. What the fuck I got going on? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's compared to like if a homeless person knocks on your door, like, hey, can I just stay here for a week? I have nowhere to go. You're not gonna be like, okay, just out the kindness of your heart, bro, because you have to give up resources. You have to give up your food, a bedroom. It's like you come to the country. We have to give them a whole bunch of resources that we could have given to the people who actually are from here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, but saying that the only downside for him would be building the wall. Okay. The pluses were only in the pocket.
Of course, but that's life,
America.
though.
But I'm saying how much we about to treat America, the souls of 300,000, maybe 500,000, maybe 500 million. I don't know how many. 500 million probably.
We're voting
500 million people in America. 300
million.
million. There's like 300 million people in America.
You only have more money in your pocket because of the pandemic. So
we're going to control the lives off of.
Wasn't for that, you wouldn't get
500 souls, 500 million souls.
But I don't think that I don't think that you should be in control of how much money is in your pocket, not the government. You should be working hard to do what you need to do for yourself. You should be trying to get these benefits for. I mean, and it's true. Okay, the color of my skin can maybe bring those chances down, but if us as a community try to do better, and I'm not shaming Caucasians. I have no problem. I just think that our community is 10 times stronger than their community.
In what fashion?
Yeah.
And everything. And
white people. We worked. Black. We built the country.
Which makes us.
They're on top of it. They've always been on top of it.
Because we allow it.
Hell no.
We allow it. We allow it.
I'm gonna be honest. If you was on that boat being brought over here from Africa and you said some dumb shit, they threw you off.
Like, what
makes you think that us as a force, we're doing all this hard work. We're building our strength and shit like that. Why can't we come together as a group and fight the power?
You know the power.
Why?
We got high school.
Why couldn't you?
Weapons, education, financial freedom.
Because we are so much stronger stronger, why couldn't we come up with an intellectual plan?
Intellectual?
Yes.
We don't have the
We
resources.
did. We did. Harriet Tubman. There's a reason why there's only one. There's a reason why there's only one. Like, come on, bro. Like, Harriet Tubman. There's a reason why there's only one. It's not, bro. It's not that easy. You got to go from basically Neanderthal borderline level to like half scholar to even, like, bro. You know how like, you know the level of difficulty.
I just don't.
I'm
not seeing it as
you
that.
know the level of difficulty it is to get the masses on a plantation to come in together. First of all, in secret for no one even find out, and then lay out a plan that everyone's gonna go follow through with and to
but that's the
succeed.
thing, because
And then the post game after.
At that time, people were probably a little shook. But what I'm saying is, if we were all and that's the same problem we're having today. They were second guess. You second guess.
Hold on.
That's the same problem we're having today, though, because we're second guessing each other. We're second. You think a white person, they'll take another white person's advice in a heartbeat if they feel like they could connect on different ways, even if you may not agree. But if we were to sit in a room and we won't agree with something, or I try to have a conversation with you, can be like, I don't know, maybe he might snake me after this, or maybe he might do this, or maybe
generalization.
It's the truth though.
That's how they look at us.
I get what you mean by that, but that point, in a sense, isn't necessarily like doesn't hold like a lot of relevance into the point you were trying to make about the plan. Because you said earlier, minorities are dying out. Even back then, the disparity between blacks versus whites, you gotta think just from a logical sense. Okay. Blacks versus whites, you have no weapons. You're borderline illiterate. You have no intelligence. Okay. And then on top of that, there's 500 slaves who are starving to death versus 10,000 white people with guns everywhere. What do you like? How can you really like do like? There's nothing smart coming from it, because then guess what? If you all came together, got your plan, what do you do? We're getting out of here. Guess what? Back then, you're all getting murked. Then they're bringing a whole new boat. Like, yo, bro, follow. You're gonna end up like them.
I don't agree.
It's history.
I don't agree. I mean, it could be history, but I don't agree that it should have went that way. I think that we
everyone agrees it should have went that way, but there wasn't much to go
I think that we could have came up with something and
came up with. I feel like
there's still slaves today that are slaves not by choice. What are they doing? They can't come up with nothing. Like, it's not how that works. I get what you're saying. Like, in a perfect world, that's how it should work.
No, it's not in a perfect world. I feel like that's how it should have went.
It doesn't work like that.
It doesn't work like that.
It should have went that way.
I agree with what she's saying is if we base it off today, like back in slavery, they didn't really have much options or much choices. They were enslaved. They didn't have control over any rules. Now, black people have way more reason. We have school, we have education. You could go to a library.
So you have the ideology to even make up a plan right now.
But we're out numbers.
I mean, maybe,
it doesn't still. Like underdog story, cool and all. But from a logical sense, to even do what we have to do, you really got to put it in real terms, especially now, 2023, how technology, like, anybody can figure out anything, especially like that. So, like, to really get something to go through emotion, I think if the population was more evened out, like if it was like 60-40 black, 60-40 white to black, I can see that happening. Versus like 15%, 20%. Like, what are we really gonna do?
We're the minority.
Because there's gonna be people like me across the country who be like, yo, bro, they're bugging. Well, there's 20,000 of us. Like, they're gonna go fight.
So my thing is, what's the excuse for us now? Is there an excuse for us?
Like, I don't feel like
they're still enslaved.
It's not an excuse for us now.
It's not an excuse for us now. It's just that I think because of social media, like, everyone wants quicker solutions or things that happen right now. Like, it's gonna be a long game. Like, it's gonna have to really go over time. Like,
our grandkids,
3-4 generations from now.
Our grandkids can feel some black power in this.
I think
be honest.
the generation before us is kind of what set the tone for us, because it's like, if you look at the generation before, it's a lot more going on. A lot of people that are working in corporate, even if you are like the only black person in the office, it's just we have a lot more going on for ourselves, and that's from the generation before us. But like, my thing is, we can't sit up here and be like, I can't get this job because I'm black. Maybe it might be the truth, but it's like, it's not really given that anymore. And I'm not gonna keep using that as an excuse, and I'm not gonna say, I wasn't here where I wanted to be in life because I'm black. There's no reason for it. Or I'm not gonna say that a white person is above me till this. Like, I'm not gonna ever say that, because at the end of the day, I think that Caucasians are intimidated by us because they see the type of power that we have.
Alpha predator, we are. I'm listening.
I think the higher ups really just manipulated like slaves to play the game the same way that they make us play the game now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same. It was different game, but same shit. Like they were forced to do shit. We're in the same loop. Everybody has this mindset of like, oh, I gotta get money. Yeah. This, that, and the third materialistic shit. That's how we're bred. That's how the internet.
But that's the problem. That's the problem.
The piggyback.
Just because they weren't educated, it was the same shit though. They were scared. They wanted to get their own by siding with the white people. The same way that we're doing that shit right now. Like we gotta get our money.
That's the problem.
It's just like that. It's just different. It's just different like structures of things. Like you said, everything's like school 8 hours. At the same day, it's basically like slavery. Like, it's just a different like method, a different way to control someone and to push and the thing. Like how they're signing a bunch of bills trying to like take certain things out the education system. Like not teach slavery in certain states.
Or even I read about that.
And that's why I think it would be harder for us to like. It's harder more now than ever to make a change, or for everything to make a change, because like things are more in place and more structured than ever.
And to be honest,
so it's like, how do you break the chain? It's even harder now than ever to break the chain.
No, yeah,
and like it seems like the easy way to break the chain is entrepreneur, get your own money, and you're free to do whatever.
That's
the only way to go.
Elon Musk, literally, you gotta be on his level to really do your own shit.
As a black man, right? Are you extending the hand to your family?
What do you mean by extending the hand?
To your counterparts type shit.
That's also another problem.
Like,
but that's a good question.
Elaborate.
Niggas be getting up, bro, and then be forgetting about all the people that's been there and shit like that.
And it's not even the people that has been there. They're just being randomized.
Because people switch up when they see that somebody that's close to them has money. They start getting greedy.
Personally,
entitled to this.
Yeah, I was envy, and then there's something else. But I forget. It's definitely entitlement. It's definitely envy, and then it's definitely something else.
Me personally, I'm definitely gonna try to put people in position to do things, but at the same time, I gotta put it like this, but this is the real world. I can't just give no handouts or just like, because as she said, in our culture, it's completely different. Black people, they get that, they fumble it fast. Like just in like a generalization, just in general. Versus white, I feel like our it's job different. It's our job to like
our job for our generation of black power is ground all power. I want to say you part of Black Power to me, to be honest. You've always been with us. That's what it is. To be honest, but nigga Steve, our job is to really just continue the Nipsey lane, the Tupac, the we have to do what's next. Control. Spread out our knowledge. All we can do is spread out knowledge.
How are you supposed to influence like kids with the set of circumstances, because the set of circumstances influence the set of values that you have. So a kid with less is not going to look at it the same way
I feel
as
like
a kid with a foundation. You come from
the destination can't be the goal.
That's true.
The destination can't be the goal in that.
How do we teach that to
We have to teach morals. We have to teach.
You're not teaching that to somebody in survival mode.
You can, because survivaling things, it's like you have to know when and where. If you could teach a kid when and where, they can succeed. But if they never know when and where, they're going to do the dumb shit where you're supposed to be smart. Yeah. You feel me? And if you can get a kid from the gutter, whatever, the bottom, to really get his head on when he's in a classroom, and then, all right, let's just make sure we can get home to do homework.
But a classroom a classroom is not really going to... Yeah. And a classroom is not really teaching you much of anything. You learn most of you learn most of life outside of school.
But if anything, I would say it depends on like the upbringing and how you're raised. But you don't gotta be from like a parent like perspective from standpoint. At least I would say I think the best way would be is to you gotta take advantage of what we have now and what's most popular. So like technology, as she said, everyone learns things from outside. I know a lot of things I learned lately has been from the internet and stuff. So I think we just gotta start that at an earlier age, and then show them more financial freedom and ability through social media or through anything internet to make more money. Yeah. Because like how I said, it's like over time, obviously there's a higher percentage of white people, right? But then like just take YouTube for example. If you go on YouTube, like when you go to like different niches, there's different lanes for everything. Like you got some people that are bugging, you got some people who are chill, you got the Mr. Beasts that are super goody two shoes and all that. Versus you go to the black side, it's not as much. It's going down because there's not as many creators. So I just think like over time stuff has to grow and to keep like pushing it as a mass and bond more together and like try to go through the internet. Because like I was watching some video, I forgot what it was. It was like some 8-year-old kid talking about he has his own business making like some type of signs that people put in their cars like for like car dealers for do all their mods and shit. And he's making money off that. So like, it's just stuff like that.
Yeah, doing it at the young age is like really key because that's like when we are the most like observant. That's when our attention span is like the highest. Like, because it only gets worse as we grow. So
yeah, facts.
So it just got to be more examples set.
Motherfuckers gotta just want it though for themselves at the same time. Because
Yeah.
environment definitely plays a factor, bro. But once you're an adult, bro, you're an adult, man. You gotta just make better decisions for yourself, bro. Nobody gonna help. Nobody gonna help you, bro.
yeah, but some people don't
Like
think
how you talking about helping your next black? Like, I'm all for helping, but only good people, bro. I'm not just gonna help the random nigga who don't do shit. And like, bro,
But
help me,
that's
like
the
nigga,
thing.
I'm not
What
gonna
if
help
he
you.
doesn't? What if they don't know how to? And I understand the whole, you know, you're a grown person type of thing. But like, what if this person is really trying to get his life together and like he just don't know how to, and they come to you with an open hand, like, girl, like I really want to get my life together, like, you know you're not, I know you're saying like, oh, you're only gonna help good people, you're like, you're not gonna help somebody that's not doing anything, but it's like, what if in their heart they really want to do something, but they just don't know how to like be vocal about it?
If I see somebody is really trying, but like you said, is like constantly fucking up, I'm gonna give them the best verbal advice I can give them in that moment. But it's not something I'll be hands on, like, yo, bro, I'm gonna take you step by step and help you with this.
And I know everybody's path is different. Everybody's gonna go through different things to get to where they need to get.
I feel like if we all do our part at speaking when somebody needs a lead, if we continue to do that as much as we can, you can't really like it's survival of the fittest. Like it's like that's what life is regardless.
Yeah,
so it's not just a black people thing. It's not just it might be an overall conscious thing of the world, but I don't think it's a culture thing. Like, yo, it's a conscious thing. It's not a black people can't get into it. Nah, it's a more of can they souls change? And yes, souls can change. So, but can we do that for them? No. Every person in here has had to evolve ourselves.
Yeah.
That's not our job, but our job as people of growth has to be to give out a lead.
Yeah.
If we don't give lead at all, we're done.
Definitely one of those.
Because we're not I'm not going to at least our parents, they at least was in the marches every day. Not, you feel me? At least our generation, unless we really not getting food on the table, we're not going to the marches.
So how do you guys?
That's why I said you got to bring it up through the internet and through things like that, because now more generations than ever are more internet savvy. You know?
Yeah.
So they know everything that's going on because they're raised with the internet.
Yeah.
Our internet really came in at like 10.
Keep
spreading.
spreading.
They're out the womb internet. So.
That's a fact out the womb, man.
Yeah.
I have a question, but I don't know if it's kind of like off topic.
What is it? And I'll say if it's off topic. If it is off topic, I mean,
I was going to ask how you guys felt about the whole like Black Lives Matter movement.
That's kind of what we talked about. I'm
not too into like politics and all that stuff really.
I mean, it is politics.
They ripped us off because of what they did with the money. Because they did some dumb stuff. But that's the black people we talking about. The black people that can't get with it. It's not a black people. It's just a soul that couldn't get with it.
Exactly.
That soul was behind a master plan to get some extra shit in their pockets. What they did. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, the Black Lives Matter meant more than what it televised.
Yeah.
It did way more than what was televised. Black people after 2020 actually feel black again. Like, I don't know if that makes any sense.
No, I get that. No,
I don't know if that makes any sense.
It makes sense.
That shit, I don't know. I got a different. Niggas was crumping in front of like a line of like.
I see that.
Nah, facts though.
Bitches twerking like in the name of.
It was
George
art.
Floyd.
It was an art form of. What's it called? Protest.
No,
Art.
I don't want to be associated.
That was
with
You don't want to be associated
That was
with that?
niggas
Like, I'm not gonna lie.
If I'm at
shit, bro, like.
But like that's
why I said it earlier with the link
Stop
about
the yard,
why they didn't try to
see
get out
breezy,
themselves
what?
and make a plan. Because like protests, from that example, some people were protesting, meanwhile people were twerking and crumping, thinking it's a joke.
But-
Writing.
Okay,
And I want to say, but it's
And-
only
and-
happening in black culture. Like if it was flipped and white people, bro, they're
I mean,
not.
that doesn't mean
They're not.
just
They're all.
because
They're mostly black on the same
Because
thing.
at the same time, they don't have as much culture to share. Like, we're not.
Why is that our
They don't even
culture,
have a
though?
crumb.
We gotta think.
There's no. They wouldn't.
That's not
they don't
that's
got-
not-
That's the point. Why is our culture not no time and place?
That's
They think
the
everything's a
point.
joke.
Leading
That's
time.
what I'm saying.
But it's not
Like-
just our culture.
So the way you guys wanted the protest to go
I wouldn't
out
say it's the same
was-
culture because people at Donald Trump rallies is going crazy racist mode. So it's like they don't know time and place at all. But it's they just have that pass.
But
already
they
have
like that
cushion.
together,
You're
though.
saying, but that was a bad
Like-
example because technically that's time and place. Trump rally. Racist.
But that's what
Only
I'm
when
saying.
they-
So black people,
the clip-
white people are allowed to be extra racist, but black people can't be a little.
I didn't
extra.
say that. That's right time and place.
The point, I think the point is that they do it together. Like black people, you got niggas being dead ass, and you got the motherfuckers
Yeah,
doing the
spread out.
bullshit.
But why can't it? But
They're
why
more
can't it be
ingenious.
something? Why? I mean, it's a protest, granted, but why can't it be something to like just express who we are as people? But that's the thing. They make what we do seem so ghetto. But if a white person wants to go and sit up there and shake her ass because it's fat, they're gonna be like, "Oh, shake that shit, Betty!" Like it's crazy. If a white girl has braids. You know, I mean, now it's coming to terms with like, okay, you guys are trying to steal our culture, because at the end of the day, it's like, I think you guys want to be us, and it's the truth. And to me, it's like, why whenever we wear wigs or why you can't wear your natural hair? Why? I mean, it's not that it's a problem, like, you know, that's just who we are. That's just a part. To me, I feel like we barely have a culture, like, and that's just me. I feel like we barely have a culture. It's like
what they were.
If you go to
back to
Africa,
slaves.
We don't go to anything. Even Africans, I feel like they created a culture for themselves.
Oh, you mean like that? Oh,
even
black people,
we don't have that. The black Americans, we don't have nothing.
We got mac and cheese.
We created our own culture. Yeah, we created everything.
We got mac and
We got
cheese
the
and racks.
food, we got the braids, we got that, but we don't really got.
I was gonna say. I mean, I ain't taking no psychology classes. But off top, thinking about how he brought back the point of shaking the ass, and everyone's not locked and doing the same thing in union. Maybe that might derive from us being enslaved or down here for so long. Now we're just gonna be free and do what we want to do.
But that's
I'm still not jacking it. I'm still not, because I ain't gonna lie. It's like what they were saying, time and place, bro. In black culture, that's like certain dances and twerking. That's black culture. But
why does it have to be something so serious? Why can't we just?
Because somebody died and you twerk at a party. Somebody died and you twerk at a party. You're not supposed to be twerking
for black lives. Like,
that's very.
Black father unjustly, bro, and niggas.
That's not where you twerk.
I'm not gonna really state my opinion when it comes to that situation, because I have my whole completely different thought process when it comes to like the George Floyd thing, but that's just me, and I'm not going to speak on it because it gets very touchy for people.
R.I.P.
No, R.I.P. But it gets very touchy.
I fuck with him, but
I just think that was like a whole government master plan, and I think all of that was planned.
All right, let's end that topic because she's really trying to get us off.
All right, that's off camera. So that is good.
But can we talk about that after?
No. We had one more topic that we were going to talk about. I don't know if we can talk about it fast enough. We're already 40 minutes in.
We can talk about it fast enough.
Hour 46 right there, bro. Hour 47 is on 42.
But we're not going to bring up the clips anyways.
2-hour podcast.
That was the thing. I was saying we're going to bring up the third shit. Whatever. Last one. Whatever. Since we talking about black people growth, this, that, and the third.
What's up talking?
How do y'all feel about the state of hip hop?
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a
Down
whole with you. This shit is trash. No, wait, let me finish this.
But what?
Is this coming from somebody else who's hip hop all day, every day?
Yes.
So how trash can it be?
Bro,
So
no. Because there's different,
there's
different spectrum, Steve.
My booty hole brown, bro.
Man,
So like mainstream music
is trash.
Is just not.
It's not to take us down. Yeah,
it's like it's like a negative positive, bro. It's so bad because like it's supposed to make you feel good, but like it's just
because the beat be valid, but the overall song and lyrics is trash. Like if you go back to like early 2000s,
but like there's underground shit though that
the hip
hop a lot, in my opinion.
It's backwards,
to be honest. But like what's being popularized and shit is just.
I was listening to Cardi B the other day, bro. I thought I was having phone sex, nigga.
What?
My shit was talking, nigga.
All the moans and shit.
It's backwards. The dick sucks my pussy, nigga. I thought I was having phone sex on the phone.
That's who we make popular.
Right.
I think it's because
we
that's who they like. Sexy Red. Sexy Red's the industry plant.
Even if you go,
the industry plant.
Even if you go on YouTube and you just want to see what these people are fucking with, you're making her money.
Yo,
but that's not us though. That's what controls YouTube. That's the algorithm.
Yeah,
I got this help. I got this help. The same people that run the record labels own the jails. If you want to get it that deep, it's that deep. The same people that own LeBron's team, the Lakers, are the same people that wanted to make sure Gaz is gone. I'm saying they're the same people. So if you want to connect it that deep, it's because of all that.
It's kind of like that show that came out. I forgot the name of it. It's on Netflix. It's like when they were kind of like making replicas of people, and they were like kind of like being brainwashed by like one specific. It was like a whole. I would consider it a government. Let's just say it as that. I don't know.
I'm about to say,
Yes, there we go. There we go. That's kind of how
exactly
this is literally what it is. Like, but for me, it's just like this is what we choose to listen to because I'm more than sure you guys still listen to this type of music. For sure. And
you have no choice. Like you go into a spot, they gonna
I feel like
mean,
the state of hip hop's not only ruined from the people pushing out the stuff.
Mumble rap is trash.
Mumble rap, but the thing is, mumble rap, we did conscious shit so much that it had to get changed. Like, bro, rap is the only genre that like just keeps evolving and keeps changing. All this shit pop sound like pop from 30 years ago. Like I don't know, we the only one that can keep going.
Music now.
Yeah, but it might get back rapping.
do you guys listen to drill?
Yeah.
No, I feel. Here's the thing.
But
I feel like
the best to listen to? No.
The majority of music out now, it's not like back early 2000s where people actually had skill and talent. And it's weird because I feel like more of the underground niggas have more skill and talent than the mainstream niggas. And I feel like with that being said, now it's more or less like, okay, the beat's fire, this shit is catchy, it's doing numbers, and it's getting you money in your pocket. Let's jack this nigga.
Yeah.
But the nigga that's actually talking about something that's really like bars with great production, he's not getting the same looks and opportunity and numbers.
It's true.
It's really done now
true.
because it's catchy. Let me throw a little
Exactly.
two-step dance.
Look,
that was over.
It's over.
Yeah. Yeah.
My goodness.
So I've heard hip hop called hip hop by some artists. So do y'all think hip hop has turned into hip hop?
That's funny.
It's the times,
That's
bro.
like a different.
Times?
I feel like it's
Are we in our Soulja Boy Future era? Like not Future the artist. I'm talking about Soulja Boy catchiness. Is that coming back?
I don't think
Is
so.
that what it is? Are we in our catchy phase again?
Soulja Boy for half these people.
It's like a weird.
I think
it's
we're
like
back
a
in our
different
Jersey
catchy.
Club stage.
It's a weird.
That's
It's
what I
weird,
think
bro.
it is.
It's like a different
Jersey
catchy.
Club is definitely being like
It's
put on
kind
a
of-
jumbotron
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah,
Because
Remember we used to just bump that, like, you know, just but like make
I
dub
never-
Now you got
smashes and
Jersey
stuff.
Club doing that
Now
shit.
everybody know what
Right.
Jersey Club is. Like,
it's like Philly niggas,
Yeah.
New York
Right.
niggas,
Neither, but
but
you can't
I don't really
say
see too much credit for Jersey
Yeah, that's
as
doing
much
good.
as it should be.
and they say
Funny
and like
game.
even when you go to like New York or like Philly and stuff, like Philly people would consider them to like start Jersey Club and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of people.
Y'all
I heard a
did
lot
not.
of people talk about that. Like
Well,
they
don't
didn't
do
start
that.
it.
I'll tell you.
Not, it's very similar because my
They
man
don't
from
start
Philly, very
shit.
similar, but like Jersey Club is Jersey Club, yeah, not Jersey Club. And I
Why
don't
is it
agree
called
with-
Jersey Club and not Philly
Thank
Club?
you.
Like your Philly music, like the shake that shit. Like I think it's
That's
a
why
little
they got
bit.
paid,
I think
like-
it's a little bit similar to Jersey Club, but I mean I will
It's not
give it.
little.
I will
It's
give it
not
to
little.
Philly. I mean
Yeah,
the
you
little moves that they do, I'll give it to Philly because people from Philly do that stuff.
Well,
So let's
cause-
spin this back. Let's spin this back to the main topic.
Droop.
So, this TikTok Soulja Boy-ness, is that the cancer to our hip hopness?
Yes,
No.
because yes,
No.
and the reason I say this is because
Y'all can talk.
I say this because when it all comes down, if it's catchy and motherfuckers could dance and get jiggy to it, it's always gonna be hot and they're always gonna run with it no matter what. And if but it doesn't, bro. Somebody or a group of people are going to jack it.
That's how little RT is lit.
You know what
We
I'm
know
saying?
he's 6 years
Like,
old.
let's
He
be
shouldn't be
honest.
talking that
Like,
shit, but
motherfuckers
You
like
feel me?
gravy.
but it's hot. 'cause it's some
Exactly.
shit.
It was
From
always
Detroit,
a
right?
way for
Get
that. The moment black
better
people
not
was
to
decided like,
slide.
I am whatever first joke rapper that wasn't getting what's white boy name?
Logic.
No, not
Wait,
him.
you said Joe Rapper?
Yeah.
Oh, Slim Jesus?
Yes.
Oh,
The
yeah.
moment we
No,
started
that was
letting
the
shit
OG.
like
That was
that,
crazy.
That was the OG.
look, the
That was
moment we
crazy.
started letting shit like that happen, they gave all types of demographics
Shit.
like
I'm able to
I
say
could be
That's
here
a great
and be jacked by black people, and I feel you feel me.
You're right.
And then the label's gonna eat that shit up. Why? Is because whatever they pushing is to, you feel me?
Son got me extremely
money.
mad when I saw Jack Harlow put out a song called "Gang Gang," knowing he's been in Kentucky his whole life. Like that shit was sick. Like bro, you Jack Harlow, bro. Like you might be cool or whatever, but like bro, that's not you. Like that's not. Why would you
But
put
niggas
that out? Who are you trying to pick up as? I don't know. That just got me real mad. Who are you trying to market for?
But
bro?
honestly, that's
Honestly,
the
that's
same
the
thing.
Who are you marketing for? People that
That's-
consume it the most.
But doesn't the
real
same
weird.
thing goes for like Gunna too? Because didn't Gunna grow up in like a not so bad place and he
No,
raps
no,
about-
Gunna was-
He's been in that his whole life.
Shady Springs.
He's been in that his whole life.
So
He was just one of the people that wasn't the worst of them. Like,
Yeah,
he was like, he was
I'm
always
not like, oh, I'm street
I'll
guy,
take it,
but
I'll
I
take
might do some street stuff. Like, I'm street guy, but I do some street stuff.
Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it.
You feel me? He's been.
Damn, it's also like the frequencies. Like, so like the 808s,
There we go.
like they're distorted to like make us like dull the senses so we could just bop our heads and shit like that. That's why a lot of the shit that's, you feel me, like drill,
some of that Illuminati shit,
like drill and shit like that. Why they go like it's a science to it. It's like with mixing and mastering.
Yeah, the cadence.
The cadence. You feel me? The frequencies. Like that's why it be having niggas get sturdy and all that other shit, bro. Yeah. And they be putting that in the music for reasons that we know.
Nah.
Yeah,
they talking that shit.
Yeah, they are. They are. So
no, you put on a certain beat, I'm definitely gonna bob my head a certain type of way. Like off rip. I'm gonna
off the beat alone.
It's the beat.
Like the 4-1 niggas. Like anything that they got going on, bro, you know why, bro.
Do you think that that's naturally just designed for like us? Do you think it's like that for whites as well?
It's
because I don't know. I feel like I've never seen a white guy go like this.
I think it's designed for black people,
bro.
I don't think I've never seen a white guy be in a spot like this. They just be chilling.
We're not about to say it's about rap, bro. Because in Africa, when we get to the we on that shit. We've been on that. Don't. It's not no rap killer because of this.
No, but that's another reason to piggyback it. Why it's for that because we pick up really easier. It's naturally. Yeah. So that's why it's marketed to us like that too.
But the lighter frequencies and stuff, like I feel like everybody can vibe to. It's the same reason why. Well, I don't know if it's the same reason, but in some way it correlates why we seen all them white niggas dancing to African music and shit like that. It's cause nigga that music type shit is light.
Yeah. That's why Afro beats are coming back. Yeah.
So when you see a white nigga with rhythm and he going crazy to that shit, it's but it's really not. It's all based on like the frequency of whatever the shit got going on.
I'm definitely doing research on that. I gotta do that.
Nah, I already been on all the frequency stuff. This is the stuff I avoid so I can keep a peaceful, happy life. I gotta. If I think about all this, the way that they fucking my life up, Matrix.
Did niggas listen to his shit?
The flute shit? No, I didn't.
I put it in the
album. No,
I didn't listen. I didn't listen to it. But I saw him talking about an interview, so I got curious. I listened to 2 songs. Gave like 2 minutes, and then skimmed through some songs. Oh my god, some of this was a little heat.
Word?
Yo.
Wait, it was a niggas playing
He was going crazy on the whole album.
Bro. And he's so right with the frequency shit because in the interview, Andre 3000 was talking about how he wasn't going to name drop, but how his flute cadences are in like rap songs, like today, like in rappers, and he did, and over time I have been keeping more instruments, especially the flute, becoming more like prominent. So and then like when I went back and listened to his flute, and then just him, and then went to a song I knew had the flute in it, I was like, oh shit. Now that might really be him for
real. And it's like spiritually and shit, like it's not cleansing or nothing, but it's just like I don't know, like
it moves you a different type of way.
You feel me? It moves you a different type of way.
Just like when you just like Saturday morning, so you put on R&B to clean the house. It's just something different.
So because, you just feel it. So do you think because R&B died, that's why hip hop had to change?
I don't think R&B.
R&B died.
You died. R&B died.
R&B used to be hip-hop. R&B is rhythm. There's no.
It's so died.
How the rappers and shit's popping out. It used to be the R&B niggas getting all the business on
crazy. R&B so died.
It's
R&B died.
It's cause right along with like how hip hop is like hip hop like pop whatever. Yeah. Like a lot of this shit, like the feeling that created R&B. It died as the generations went on because it stopped getting less and less real and more based on how you feeling in the moment. I can't give an example of an R&B. Well, Party Next Door.
Okay.
You feel me? That's a GOAT to me because I'm young, but to a nigga that's been listening to like I don't know like a good example.
No, OGs.
Just compare
like
to your
like
mama listens to your probably
one of them niggas, right? You feel me? It's a whole.
Oh, it's Luther Vandross.
Some
grown,
where they really talking about.
Oh yeah, all of those we don't have. We're not connected to that. But that's the same thing that goes back to the black people not being connected to our real roots. So is it really our fault, or do we just have to keep on chugging?
Also, society changed too, though, because back then everyone was looking for a relationship or not as much, and now it's just lust and it's just fun.
Yeah, that's literally
so like that's really the opposite of R&B.
Yeah, so all the love songs turned to straight.
Nah, they was fucking an R&B song.
Like you don't feel it as more like it's not like as common.
It's not coming from nowhere real. It's not coming from nowhere real. That's why.
That's how the world used to be.
It's deteriorating. You feel me? The only real shit a bitch could say is fucking nigga, feel me? Like fuck my baby dad and shit like that. That's the real shit that's going on that bitches is feeling right now. You feel me?
Yeah. Not just. That's why I see the industry playing. That's why she's being pushed.
Oh my god.
She is. The CIA won.
That's what's real now.
They got their agenda. The CIA won. You got Cardi B.
Before it was Warren Hill.
Not even divorced yet. Talking about F my baby dad in the club twerking. 2 days after you had a meltdown on social media. Like you're 40. Like
The
focus
black
up.
man is the
Like,
felon.
Not a lot, man.
like, that's just one example.
I
Like,
promise you, there's a spectrum of girls that feel her. That feel
Oh,
her.
100%.
Oh yeah, of course.
all you gotta do is go in the comments.
Not the comments.
So that's why.
But you can say the same about like
There's more shit
dudes
now
in
than
the
ever.
future and shit.
I'm sure you
This is gonna
could,
be on a
but
bad time.
once again, it's shit that's not real coming from a nigga that's glorified for being this person, bro. The nigga doesn't even like.
False prophets.
You
We
feel
have
me?
a whole lot of
Literally,
false prophets in
the
like,
nigga talks about like popping person, all this other. Bro,
That's not
the
a
niggas-
prophet of any
he's
sort,
not
yeah.
doing that for real, bro.
Yeah.
He got youngest crashing out and shit.
Oh no, he
not even
definitely
on that shit,
definitely
bro.
on drugs. I ain't gonna future.
But
definitely
niggas
on
feel
drugs.
that shit because that's
But
really what
I
they
ain't
say.
gonna
He said
Yeah.
himself, he doesn't pop. He doesn't do it the way he say he do it.
He doesn't. Yeah, he's not
Yeah.
in the stew like
He doesn't
every
do it that
session.
way.
He got double cup. No, he
You,
not.
wait.
I say you might
You
expand
blame
like
that on Future though? If niggas is doing drugs because of his music?
No. That's not
You,
the-
you
Nah,
shouldn't. You
nah,
shouldn't. But that's how it goes.
He
though. That
told
makes
niggas-
sense.
We're talking about the consciousness.
He
of it.
told the niggas
That
bro.
nigga done. He's doing that shit either consciously or blindly. That's the issue.
He obviously knows it
Consciously,
sells, but like for he might be on some shit like I know it sells. Like nigga, it's not my fault if niggas decide that I'm just saying this shit. Nigga,
Literally.
don't follow. Like, you
Literally.
gotta follow them. Nigga.
Literally, that's literally how people think. Like it's just entertainment. All these rappers like it's just entertainment. Like literally.
You coming like a nigga in the future, bro? You coming from the
Because
same
you gotta think
background
about it.
he coming
was
from?
hip hop entertainment this whole time. Before, when we was in the 70s,
No.
80s, 90s, we really was in the trap every day on the block trying to get our little gold chain. Now we're past that.
It was
Most niggas got Montclairs in the hood.
It's because
It's just a little
transformed.
different. Like,
It become too transparent. It transformed. Back in the 90s, if you're talking about your ops doing drills, they were more strategic about it and how the way they like.
Yeah, they would
like,
put it in
like,
a flow
yeah,
sense.
to put the question marks in the air. Now it's like,
What?
oh, just spun block on Benny. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Yo, bro, chill. Like, you're name dropping time, location. Like, nah, they're bugging.
It was real. You didn't have any gimmicks
Yeah.
to influence your image for people to take likeness to.
Yeah.
Whatever you said, you had to say it. You had to write it down. You had to feel it. You had to do it.
Yes.
And, then it
And
was
if anything,
real.
it's less real now
Shit not
than it was
real
back
no more.
then.
Niggas cap.
It's less real now than it's back then. Because
Niggas
people were
cap,
trying to fit in to be
Niggas
cool,
cap.
the lyrics, and it's
Niggas
like
cap,
since
bro.
it's oversaturated, more people are just coming in. So it's just like getting numbers, possibilities. Like
Mad oversight. How many fucking drill artists there is?
this year alone.
This year alone.
thousands.
And it's
What,
not.
bro?
I wouldn't even say there's majority of them are like younger. They're younger than us. Majority of the
yeah,
drill
because the
artists.
internet now, like all you really need is I don't make music, but you just need what?
Yeah, my
a
little
phone,
cousin-
Yeah.
a phone, you
It
something to
don't
upload
even
it
sound
to.
like in the drill music.
Yeah,
field,
like,
when you
don't
play a
need much.
difference between like say if I played a Drake song versus a drill song, like you could tell that they were not in the stew for real. Like they don't have nothing in their studio was organized compared to like if you were. Just the way that it sounds is just different.
But I think that goes hand in hand with what he said earlier. With the like, we were so conscious for so long. That's why like mumble rap and stuff like that is starting to blow up more because people that aren't in the studio like punch rappers, they just punch in and go off top. Like it's more like a kind of, I guess, more creative in a different type of sense depending on how you look at it.
Okay.
We literally we had to
that's like
try to
something
be
new.
abstract.
Yeah,
because we were so
like,
locked in.
It's so
before.
locked in
Yeah.
the thing, like
Like,
how
that
people,
makes any sense.
how people
Like,
how people don't do like structure songs how they used to anymore, like 3 verses and then the hook and then like
Yeah.
everything's just all over the place.
All over
now.
that.
because
Yeah,
everyone's so
literally.
used to like
I
you
mean,
gotta
you
change
can
it up.
even relate that shit to like art. Like I took an art class and
There
like
you go.
when like the French were the main people that originated art, and they were so like you had to go to school for that shit. Like you
Yeah.
had to like follow these rules or else you were seen as different.
Literally.
But then people started like around the world started branching out, being different. Like the Germans had their own like shit where they were making just complete like abstract shit that would be looked like down upon nowadays. So it's kind of the same shit. Like art
So
is
we
just-
gotta we
art is
have
just
to
like
go
evolving.
through phases. Like
Yeah, it's just the
there has to
phase,
be
yeah.
another era of art regardless. There's
It's
gonna
just-
be another era.
It's just
of
gonna
art.
evolve.
But
yeah.
I'm scared, nigga. What's after mumble rap? What is after mumble rap?
I feel like
this shit,
I
this shit is a
understand, too.
revolving door,
It-
bro.
but it could always
Bro, I feel like that's what I'm saying.
Like,
It's
for-
coming. It has to come back.
like,
Like,
for
it's almost
example,
impossible
like-
for rap to not come back.
Niggas gonna start fucking.
Yeah,
It's,
shit is
it's
like
gonna have to like
waves.
come back in a different style.
Niggas gonna start yelling.
Bro, we're wearing.
Niggas
There's gonna be
already-
this-
Y'all
when New York drill started getting more popularity, that's why I thought rap was about to turn drill and we just started about to screaming.
I'm like, yo, like, what else is there to do?
But at the same time,
what
like
do,
it's all about the frequency, this, that, and the third. Like waves are waves, and they can't last forever. they can't last for, bro. 2012, Jay-Z, Kanye, yeah, that shit was great, but like they can't do that shit again. They can't do what niggas in Paris again.
What else is
They
there to
can't
do,
what
bro?
niggas in Paris.
Like what? Are they gonna start making raps only where the lines don't rhyme? Like is that the new style? No rhymes.
Poetic talk.
just talk that shit. Like
Just talk. So I mean, shit, we can't really.
All I know is all my real niggas listen to shit. That shit.
Yes, they do.
SZA fire.
Yes, they do.
Yes.
I don't even know one
Yes.
SZA song.
Yes,
I
they
know like two really.
do. No, like two.
One SZA song.
I don't know
That's
Kendrick
just
Lamar.
I put it on
Session
like in a
32
genre.
shit, that's the
That
only shit I
counts.
know.
Okay, so
Really?
to wrap up, is there anything y'all want to say about hip hop, R&B? If they need to come back, go away, are they going in 2023 too?
Stick
Shit.
to the bars, man.
Okay.
Stick to the raps, man. That's what I like to
Y'all
do.
wanna
Stick to the
Rap.
production. Stick to the
Stick
production.
to the raps.
Like anything after this generation is really like pussy. Like
You
there's
can rap, you can
cameras
be rap.
everywhere.
Nah,
bro.
there's cameras. They're not doing what they
No,
yeah, they're not doing what
no,
they're
They're
doing.
not doing it. Just keep it real, bro. We gonna fuck with it.
For rap,
Real talk.
I would say all the creative process. Everybody just double the time it takes you.
Take your time.
Take your time.
Yeah, I think that's the main thing that's really.
Ideas pass, bro. Ideas pass.
I just don't
bro.
think
If
that
I don't
other-
use it, you might get it.
I get that, but like I feel like now, like it's like you know, people don't feel it enough more because it doesn't
It don't
have
take too much time.
yeah, it doesn't have as much significance. Like back when Kanye and Drake was dropping in 2010, people were really having timeless music. They would go through something really think about it, and a project was really a project.
No, yeah,
Like,
I think the problem is now is that like the new artists, they don't really look up to like other artists because they just feel like they can do not that I mean you can do whatever you want, but it's like they just think that the music, because the music industry is like so all over the place. I just feel like normally like Drake, I'm more than sure Drake had somebody that he looked up to. It was like, oh my god, like I want to make music like him, or I just have some type of idea about something. But that's our generation now. We
We
are
don't
so
know our history.
yeah, we don't.
We don't
it's
know
just-
A lot of
We
niggas
or cares enough like to like our history or
Luther
yeah.
Vandross, Teddy Pendergrass, all types of these niggas, bro. That's niggas growing up on Future, gang.
Nah, growing up.
Yeah, like, even because even
Close to the
Playboy
God
Cardi.
Bryson Tiller and Jack Bruce.
But like
Close
even
to the
back
God.
then, people
they
were making
haven't dropped
albums
the
and they were
God
telling
knows
stories
how
on those
long
albums.
it's
Like you know what I mean? Like
All
now
it
it's
was
like
to change
it's
is,
just music
don't.
to
That's
just
it.
have like an album. Like
Yeah, it's just
our
music,
attention
just to
spans
feel
are like
good.
Clock out Google job every week though.
Yeah.
like our attention spans are like lower now.
Nah,
because of the
it's
internet.
definitely gonna be.
But like
So,
even
yeah,
our,
that-
even
that's
our
what
newer,
sells it. Like
our
now
older
people
artists
just make
are
music,
making
like not like to tell
new
a story.
Yeah, and I feel like they know that, so they don't put that much effort.
Yeah.
into it. Like Drake, he dropped that
Real.
Scary Hours. He said he made all those songs in 5 days. Like he was on like 5 or 6 songs. Like
That's
this
what I'm
is
saying. And
I
people
did.
bang
So,
with it. Like
The
yeah,
world
fuck
just has
that
to get
shit.
better at rapping.
No,
No,
everything needs to come from
sonically.
like a real place.
organically. Take time.
Organic,
Don't rush
authentic.
everything.
You just have to have talent. bro.
Everything now
You
because
gotta be
bro,
talented.
everything
Everything is copy.
they
Everything
made
is copy
everything
and paste,
fast
bro.
paced, bro. Everyone's too living off the
We're
viral
not-
moment
we're
type
not
of thing.
gonna act like-
Everything's too fast
No, bro,
paced.
everything is copy and paste, bro. They just
Bro, you know how
they
many-
have an artist.
how many
they like,
times-
let me get another artist to make like this artist, and they just run the process over again. There's no
Yeah.
talent,
Bro,
bro.
how many
It's
times do y'all
talent.
open, how many
niggas
times do y'all
have.
open your phones though and scroll and see a new artist that y'all don't give a fuck about?
Oh, listen it.
Like,
My fault. Hey,
It's like at least once a day.
I saw him
It's
on your
not like-
I saw him on your fifth.
It's
You,
like,
you
bro.
follow him. 4 bats. I saw him on Twitter 2 days ago. Now I'm locked in.
He's tough though.
He's tough. That's what I'm saying. I'm locked in
The
now.
fake, I don't
But
know,
that's-
See it on Twitter, I'm locked in
He
now.
sings like a
I think
bird.
that's, I think
He's
that's also
he's
the
hood burn
problem
fires.
too.
He's hood burn
Yeah,
fires.
I'm locked in now. I seen it on Twitter.
I don't
2
think
days
we
ago.
pay attention to like other artists.
The
like
real
we,
shit.
yeah, I don't think because we're just so used to listening, having our own idea of what music should sound like or what they should be saying in music. That when somebody's actually like a newer artist, for example, someone that's actually trying to have a rap career and is actually good, we don't really pay attention to them because it's like nobody else is paying attention to them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
Some
wait till
some
they get
makes me. I don't know.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, some
Wait
makes me
till-
ass.
wait
I
till
ain't
they-
gonna lie.
They do be ass though. They do be ass. Some people do be ass.
They be ass,
Because a lot of people be rapping now.
You know, but
a lot of
somebody
people
in
ass.
another part of the world may not think that they're ass. So it's like if you see some, I mean,
Yeah.
I could be.
No.
I'm like contradicting
Hold
myself
on.
right now because
Expand
I ain't
your
posting
music
nobody
taste.
that. I'm sorry, I didn't.
No,
Like,
They grow
It's
up
the
listening
truth.
to just one thing, bro. So their reference point is just everything that niggas grew up in the same generation was on.
Yeah.
It doesn't get that too much different outside of that.
Mm-hmm. That's facts.
Like it'd be niggas that's clones,
And
but
that's-
just a little bit different.
Yeah, because we at least could see the impact of what a what a Kendrick song did in 2012, 2015. We actually saw what impact it had on us. We were like, damn, we're kids, but he's talking. Like, he's talking grown man shit. We're sitting down. Like, damn, I'm 16. I gotta grow up. Like, I was like, but the thing is, the niggas, like you're saying, the niggas that are 16 now is like, Drake's just ass. Like, I'm never Drake's new album trash. Like, what?
Talk about boom.
The shit with Kendrick though, it was also like you had to listen to music because it was just music of other music for real. Like you can hear a person's influences in their music type shit.
Oh, facts, yeah,
for sure.
Like all the jazz samples on that one. Yo, what was that album, bro? By Kendrick?
Pimp a Butterfly.
Yes,
yeah.
That shit was crazy. It put me on a mad music, and then I got influenced.
Yeah.
You feel me? And that shit they put on my music. But like you were saying, though, like word.
Yeah.
I was actually gonna say that. Yeah.
You're munching.
Sounds like
all right.
radio.
Bro,
It's top tier radio. We're not scared to tell women if they're munching.
All I'm saying, I would say to you or you, I would the munch is munch. I'm just saying, munch is munch. All right, don't feel away about it.
Keep it real.
All right. Alright. Hey man, it's top tier. Like, comment, and subscribe. We off this thing.
Right, comment, subscribe.
He's the real one.
Yeah. Damn, munch. That's getting cut out.